And then the third chapter, Paul's going to talk about how we are to live until Jesus comes again. And he's going to address a major problem that had occurred, and that was among some of those in the church who, after hearing Paul talk about the second coming of Christ and the fact that Jesus was coming soon, many of them decided that they would just quit their job and wait for the Lord to come again. Well, Jesus hadn't come back yet, and they had quit their job. They had no paycheck. They had to eat. And so they were hungry, and they were in need, and they had families, and so they had become a burden to this young church because they were dependent now upon the church, these young believers who were already suffering themselves, going through persecution. Many of them had lost their jobs. Many of them were struggling. And they were trying to help out people who had just quit their jobs waiting for the coming of Christ. So Paul addresses that in that third chapter, along with a teaching on how we are to live until the Lord returns. So today, we're going to look at that second chapter where Paul talks to them about the second coming of Christ, and he addresses some of the claims that they had heard that had brought about such confusion in their life. And what Paul's going to say in chapter 2 is this: